Wrestling fans, Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcoming you to this week's AEW Dynamite Recap show. And yes, I'm not gonna lie, those poor people at the Fort Bend Epic Center in Rosenberg, Texas, probably witnessed easily a top 10 most cringiest program in wrestling history. Still, the Melanie Pillman interview after Brian Pillman's death, part of the cringiest still. But this is top 5, top 10 easily. What do you folks think? I mean, I'm just baffled. Uh, what's more cringier, this episode of Dynamite or Tony Khan on Twitter? And I hate to make fun of him, but I want this promotion to succeed. I truly do. I do not want to make fun of it. I just want to, watch it, enjoy it. But I'm sitting here watching like, what the fine, what is this? Anyway, because they have great talent there. There's no denying. Even the people I don't like, they're talented. They're there for a reason. But anyway, I digress. Before I get started, let's do the usual spiel. Hit the like, comment, and be a champ and hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's get right to it. Let's let it rip. Alright, first match of the night is Penta El Zero Mito against Jay White. Match starts off with Penta on the attack, diving senton onto everybody in the Bullet Club except for Jay White. He comes in, but Penta hit the coup de grace, backstabber, got the advantage. Jay White would take over after a DDT. Penta got his comeback, hit a couple sling blades. They exchanged chops, near falls. Of course, the Bang Bang Gang distracting the referee. He didn't see anything. And here's Juice Robinson with a stiff left hook from the hand, or left hand from the hands of God, or left hook from the hands of God, whatever it is. I'll figure it out in a minute. Anyway, he levels Penta. Jay White with a Blade Runner puts it away. Again, two guys I like. Why is everybody out at ringside? Why didn't the referee throw them out? Does any of them have a manager's license? Or is it just to confuse the whole situation? Jay White, he is your number one contender. He's going against the champion MJF at your next pay-per-view. Give him a solid win. But, or, he can still, since he is, he'll have him cheat to win, but don't need 4 other guys out there to do it. Or 3 other guys to do it. Anyway, just my opinion. Next. Alright, next up, teacher versus student. Ame Sakura going against Hikaru Shida. Hikaru Shida, of course, is the AEW Women's Champion, and this is the eliminator match. If Sakura wins, she'll get a title shot. If not, I guess it's back of the line. Oh yeah, the theme of the night. Whoever's wrestling, whoever's the last one in the ring, their opponent's going to attack them. Like here. This is how it started, but they do the exchange of strikes. Shida had an advantage until she missed a middle rope drop kick, but Shida would make a comeback, hit her finisher. Shida wins. Okay match, really. Probably a notch above Piper Niven and Natalya on Raw, but this is what it was. Next we have a heartwarming little interview time with the rated R superstar Adam Copeland. He pretty much tells the childhood story of him and Christian Cage, how he was the first one to be friends with him because he didn't want to come in the building, but the teacher got Adam Copeland to go out there and pat him on the butt, say, get your ass in the classroom. Okay, it didn't go that way. But they were wrestling fans. He was telling the story of Adam Copeland always wanted to get Christian Cage or help uh, motivate Christian Cage. Uh, and when he came back, he was wanting to tie up his career here, partner up with his best friend Christian Cage, win some belts, have some great matches maybe, and then ride off in the sunset. But now he's not sure what he wants to do. Even though he did say in his debut promo that the world title will look good on him, but I digress. But he said when Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne leave him flat on his face, he will be there to pick him up, like he always is. Such a good man. Just don't leave your girlfriend wrong. Ain't that right, Matt Hardy? Just kidding. Next up we have Wardlow against Ryan Nemeth. Wasn't much of a match here. He just power bombs Ryan Nemeth, who I believe is the brother of Dolph Ziggler. Anyway, just took one power bomb. Ref called it. Then Tony Schiavone came in and said, "Hey, you're back. What are you back for?" And on the tape on his wrist, he had the initials MJF. So I guess he's gonna be gunning for MJF. Speaking of MJF, we had a backstage interview with Kenny Omega, talking about his upcoming match that evening. MJF appeared, said, "Hey, how you doing? You're the measuring stick around here." They shook hands. Then he whispered, 13 days, bitch. And of course, that means in 13 days, MJF will beat Kenny Omega's title reign record. So, if you cared about that, that's what that was about. Next. Okay, here's some more cringe for you. Of course, Adam Cole, he's still at his other best friend, Roderick Strong's house, helping him out, even though there's the kingdom there, and Adam Cole needs surgery. But he makes everybody up. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So nice of him, but that thoughtless prick, he forgot to cut the crust off of Roderick Strong's sandwich. So, why would anybody forget that? Man, that right there makes me want to buy a ticket and see what Roger Strong does. Just kidding. This is beyond cringe at this point. I'm not being entertained by this whatsoever. How about you guys? Have you been entertained? Did you enjoy Adam Cole making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for everybody? And they just kind of were in this, looked like they was having orgasms all over each other as they was watching him make this video. Anyway, speaking of MJF again, Adam Cole does leave saying, "Look, I need to get surgery." Then Roger Strong's like, "Well, I guess I'm gonna have to act like I like MJF." Next. And now we have Don Callis and his family coming to the ring. Powerhouse Hobbs gets on the mic. Talks about, hey, he's still in his feels about Chris Jericho telling him and his granny to sit down and shut up when he was 7. So that's why he spinebuster him after spinebuster after power slam after power slam after spinebuster after spinebuster and 5 more power slams and 20 more spinebusters, blah blah blah. Anyway, so that's why Powerhouse Hobbs hates Chris Jericho. Callis knocks Kyle Fletcher. Fletcher comes out. He says he's going to prove he can beat Kenny Omega without anyone's help. We'll see how that goes. Next. And of course, you know how this match starts off. Fletcher attacks Kenny Omega as soon as he gets to the ring. But actually, this was a good match. I am pretty high on Kyle Fletcher. I think he could be a good hand. Anyway, good back and forth match. Kyle Fletcher was given plenty in this match by Kenny Omega. Lots of nice, loud, stiff chops for everybody. Some high-five, flippy stuff. But some cool near falls as well. Of course, using stuff that could be finishers. Didn't matter. In the end, Omega did get the win with a one-winged angel. Of course, Callis was doing commentary, said, hey, if he does beat Kenny Omega, we might talk about some opportunities, but then as soon as he lost, calling him, Don Callis called Kyle Fletcher a disappointment and all that mess. Uh, but yeah, do like this match, probably the best match of the night. I do like Kyle Fletcher. I think he's gonna do good things for himself. Next. Alright, next up we had Lance Armour, this poor guy, one of the members of the Ham and Egger World Order, trying his best, but just couldn't get going. Of course, Lance Archer didn't wait for him to get in the ring. He just tapped him from the back, put a whooping on him all the way to the ring. Then just used some kind of cool looking flipping slam from, looked like a reverse Razor's Edge, but he flipped him over into a slam. Looked pretty cool. Lance Archer wins. Alright, now it was that time for Sting to come out and pretty much announce what everybody else pretty much knew he was going to announce. It was his retirement. He said his first match was at Revolution 2021, and his last match will be at Revolution 2024. No opponent yet, but I'm pretty sure it might be Darby Allin. I gotta check back with that because I don't know, not sure when he's supposed to be in training or climbing up Mount Everest. But anyway, yes, he said this is for sure going to be his last match. He's hanging it up, done for. No more money for him to make, I guess, or he's done making money. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Sting from the '90s. Remember he was a member of the Blade Runners with Ultimate Warrior. At the time it was called Rock. Then of course he's partnered up with Eddie Gilbert, and Rick Steiner after that. They were awesome tag team too. Two just big jacked up dudes. Of course, this was in Bill Watts' UWF, and that's how he liked his talent. Big, tough, jacked up dudes. But yeah, they got the chance to go to the NWA, Jim Crockett Promotions. Ric Flair put them on the map. The rest is history. And that, of course, was the very first Clash of Champions. But yeah, so for all this time, he's going to finally retire. So hopefully he takes it seriously. Take a rest, dude. You've done enough. Next. And of course, up next was probably the most important, cringe-worthy thing of the night. They ain't put on the marquee, said this was going to happen, like anybody cared. Anyway, JR interviewed Nick Wayne and his mom. Nick's on drugs. Just kidding. He just got, of course, I was going to tell a story how he got his mind warped by Christian Cage, blah, blah, blah. He just acted like a punk kid. I got smacked by his mom. And speaking of Nick, Nick Swain's mom, have you ever checked out her Instagram page? Pretty hot stuff and very affectionate mother and son. Anyway, they got in an argument, and Nick Wayne, or his mom, slapped Nick Wayne, and "You're dead to me." Him and Christian go out the door, and all of a sudden you hear rumblings. Darby putting a whooping on Nick Wayne. It comes out to the crowd, well, not to the crowd, on the entranceway ramp. Luchasaurus helps out Nick Wayne, and Sting comes in, makes the save, tries to put the Scorpion on Christian Cage, but everybody escapes. Sting and Darby standing tall, and that's it. Next. Alright, main event time. It is the Dynamite Diamond Ring Battle Royal. Whoever wins this Battle Royal gets a shot at MJF's ring. Dynamite Diamond Ring. Which is pointless. Especially, just getting practice. No, pointless, I say. I would buy into, like, hey, once a year they do have some kind of battle royal, and kind of like how the WWE used to do King of the Ring. Whoever wins that usually gets the push. This is like the Dynamite Diamond Battle Royal and match with 2 other people besides the guy who's pretty much won the same match, the last 4 years. Uh, defend it. It's just, hey, this is how we're going to determine, kind of give the fans a nudge of who we're going to push. Uh, kind of gives them a little uh, push, really. I mean, this gives them some credibility of who are you pushing next. Fans will either, cheer for it or crap on it. But I digress. We have this Battle Royal. I guess one of the main things to take from it, MJF came down to the ring, paid Dustin Rhodes to give Juice Robinson Shattered Dreams, which is a move where he just takes his opponent to the turnbuckle, spread his legs against the ropes, and kicks him in the cods. Max Casper and Juice Robinson were the last 2 in the ring. Surprise, surprise. Juice hits Casper with the left hand of God. Sorry, I was stumbling on that earlier. I got it written right here, but that's what it is. With his TJ Maxx ring, the left hand of God, that eliminates Max Caster. Of course, there was a brawl going on too. MJF looked like he got his belt back till Jay White hits him in the cods and takes the belt back. And that's pretty much how the show ends. Juice Robinson will be getting a shot at the Dynamite Diamond Ring. I'm pretty sure we're all excited for that. And sad thing about it, I do like Juice Robinson. I like Jay White. I like the Guns. I've said it on my recaps before. It's just, gosh, this is turned into a mess here. And this, like I said, this not only cringe-worthy stuff, it was a lot of MJF talk here. Like I said, if he wasn't there on camera, it was being talked about. Except for the cringe-worthy Nick Wayne's and his mom BS. Anyway, that's how I felt about the show. Just my opinions. I'd like to hear your opinions on this week's AEW Dynamite. Did you enjoy it? Was it a letdown like it was to me? Like I said, let me know in the comments. Also, hit the like button. And, of course, be a champ, hit that subscribe button. Until then, you folks have a good one and take it easy. Thank you for checking out my video. I really do appreciate it. And of course, this is the part where I ask you, if you're not subscribed yet, to click on that subscribe button, leave a like, also share with friends. And if you want to follow me on social media, on Twitter, X, it's at RRTATRPTV46. On Facebook, it's this Ronald Ray. And yes, I need to turn in my man card because I do have a TikTok. You can find me on TikTok at RP2Vision. As always, you have a good one. Take it easy.